Sorry for the lackluster lighting. I just didn't feel like setting it up. Um, this is how I look. This is how I am. So that's that on that. Um, so how's everyone doing? Yeah, I came on here a little early because I'm gonna make dinner tonight and I don't want it to run too late. So, wanted to get on here, get this on out the way. And hey, Baron, wanted to get this on out the way. And so I could eat my food. I'm going to make some salmon tonight with a nice salad on the side. And it's going to be really good. Okay, it's going to be really good. Now, also a precursor, I am not cross-eyed. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mims, yeah, I got enough hair for my bun now. You know, hi, Star. Yes, what was I saying? I done got distracted. See, I wanted to, anyways. Um, whatever I was saying, let's just throw that out the window. This is if this is any indication of where this show is going, it's going to be a disheveled mess, and that's why you're here. we're not we're not organized over here. Really, we don't really do things by structure. We don't really have a lot of decorum over here. We just kind of throw caution to the wind and just go for it. So or you're laughing at the caption, hold your farts, because that is very important message. Hello. That is a very important message today that I wanted to discuss as soon as we get this initial, hot topic out of the way. I kind of don't want to spend too much time on this because, it's already been discussed at nauseum by everyone, including me. If you follow me on Instagram, I had did like 10 posts on it at least because stuff kept coming out and kept coming out, and I thought it was fake. And it looks like I was on there on down on the Instagram loud and wrong. But it looked it didn't look real to me. I didn't believe it, but hey Joel, I didn't believe it, but apparently it's a thing. I'm still gonna hold on. It's really close to April 1st. I'm gonna wait for them to, make an official announcement that this is something that actually happened. April 1st is right around the corner. April Fool's Day, somebody might come out and be like, gotcha. You know, um, but the LAPD was involved. The police was called. Apparently, the LAPD said that they were alerted after they heard a loud slapping sound come from an auditorium during a ceremony or something along those lines. Yes, I'll be leaving my live up. Yes, you going to get some sleep, baby. I understand because 12:30 a.m. is well past my bedtime. So you going to get you some rest, and this live will be here. I'm not taking it down. I'm leaving it up. Um, you have a good night. You get you some rest, baby. Yes. They said that the LAPD heard a loud slapping sound. Just we live in an age now where there's a lot of slapping sounds on our social media. Everybody's got their tool out, and then there's that challenge. Why does everybody think that we fucked? Because we did. Now come here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So then when I heard, I was scrolling down my timeline and then I just heard the slap. I'm just like, it just sounded like microphones bumping. But apparently, there was a thing. CNN just said Will issued a public apology. Oh, Okay, it's on CNN, Joel. That's why, my followers, they come through. I kind of feel like Wendy Williams sometimes where, she just sitting there and then, she have her little helper man feed her the topics. I kind of feel like that sometimes. I just kind of have my own barrage of Normans in the audience. What was that? Yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about all the time. Uh, yeah, but I initially thought it was fake because I'm like, how he's still allowed to be there for the duration of the broadcast? Got presented the Oscar for best actor, and was at the Vanity Fair after party, and was on Instagram joking about it, talking about we chose chaos and you can't take nobody from Philadelphia and Baltimore nowhere. So I thought that, the signs were pointing towards it being staged because if I was Chris, Will would have got slapped right the fuck back. We just gonna keep that real. Will does a lot, has done a lot of athletic training, and he works out, and all that. But I definitely, you would have got slapped back, sir, on national television. You would have got slapped back, kicked back. Security would have definitely had to intervene, cancel the broadcast, issue these awards virtually, upload who won on Twitter. The show is over. Cause no, absolutely not. When you was just up there laughing at the joke 0.5 seconds before, and then Jada gave you that look, and then you went up there and did that afterwards. No. Um, Will, you would have got slapped back. I probably would have got beat into a small coma, but I would have slapped you back, sir. That's how my reflexes is set up. Like you would have got slapped back. I would have, you would have got bopped with the mic, something. I wouldn't have just let you calmly walk up, slap me, and then you laugh and go back to your seat. No, I would have been all over that man, and not in the way that he would have liked. Mm. But Chris, one of them girls that's all mouth. He's a mouth girl. He just yap yap yap. Um, he doesn't. He's one of those people that wants to be comfortable, and palatable to, all audiences, if you know what I mean. And that's a thing. That's where your bag is. But um, nah. See, the thing is, if you was gonna joke, it should have been something about the entanglement. You know what I mean? Like something, and then that would have been old. But Jada has stated that, she's hurt over her alopecia diagnosis, and then the G.I. Jane thing, where I didn't think Chris Rock's joke was that bad. It was just kind of like a fluff and filler thing. But I don't think it garnered all this. That's why I'm just thinking like this got to be staged, because it's not like he called her out her name, or, I mean, G.I. Jane had a shaved head. I guess because her head isn't shaved by choice. It's shaved because she got the alopecia. Babe, I don't know. Like I said, I'm guessing it's real if he on CNN issuing apologies and all that. So, you know, uh, shit. Shout out to Will's pimp hand. When he slapped that man, it just sounded like Mike's was bumping. I really wasn't going. It was definitely giving stage. These are two seasoned actors, seasoned comedians. Um, you know, right? GI Jane was a badass, right? I would have, I would have took it and twisted it as a compliment, but maybe Chris and Will just don't. Maybe they just don't like each other, or Will just don't like him because back in the day, Chris Rock had made that joke at the 2016 Oscars and had said that What did you say? Right. And said that Jada's boycotting the Oscars, but it's like me and Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited. So he was kind of mocking Jada boycotting the Oscars because the Oscars were so white, and they were. And there was his ass up there shucking and jiving. So I mean, what was the slap warranted? Sure. That slap was definitely a long time coming for Mr. Rock. Uh, the original Aunt Viv, dark skin Aunt Viv, had got on Instagram and had said that she had justified Will's slap to Chris Rock, and she said she met Chris Rock once, and once was enough, and that he was a very unpleasant person. And that's not the first time that I've heard that either. Time and place, that's the thing. Yeah, time and place. I just wasn't expecting that there at that venue. If you see Will Smith walking towards you, it's like, oh, okay, this is Will Smith, the funny man. Like, oh, come here. Wow, you walking. And then boom, slap. Like, yeah. Will would have been walking back. It would have been like Pumpkin and Flavor of Love. I'd have been reaching out. Yeah, security. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. But again, what are clearly it's real. Chris Rock declined to press charges with the LAPD. There is a police report. um uh Medea and Denzel Washington attempted to calm him down after the incident. Will appeared to have been crying. uh that was kind of very Portia Williams of him, very Karen, instigate a situation with violence and then run off and cry and then have people run to your aid when you were the aggressor. It was very, I said, ooh, look at Portia Williams Smith. But I'm like, why are you crying? Yeah, would I have pressed charges? Sure. If I knew I wasn't going to fight back, yeah, I would have pressed charges and I definitely would have out Karened him. I would have been the one crying. I would have been hysterically crying, like, I can't go over the broadcast. I'm so embarrassed. Oh, it hurts so bad. It's burning. He smudged my foundation. I can't go on stage like this. And I definitely would have filed charges. I probably would have sued him. And I would have said, what? I don't want your money. I have money. I want your Oscar. Give me the Oscar for best slap received on television or film. I want your Oscar. And I'm gonna melt it down and make a nice necklace and necklace and bracelet set. Maybe some nice frames for some glasses. That's what you could have did for me. I want your Oscar. Give me. Oh, I wish I had my hair down. Give me the Oscar. But yeah, Will's issuing a public apology. According to the New York Post, he might have to run him that statue back. So we will see. I don't really know what that has to do with the award. I mean, he earned that, but then hey, I don't know. Also, uh, what was I gonna say about this? Yeah, he might have to give that back, but I mean, we shall see. What else is going on? The Oscar performances. So Beyonce came out of hiding to perform "Be Alive," which was nominated for Best Original Song. She did not win. She lost, of course, to Billie Eilish, which I predicted. Uh, Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Beyonce would not have performed, let alone even shown up to that show, had she known that her performance and appearance would have been upstaged in such a dramatic way that just completely eclipsed her. Like, just, when I had post about her performance, people like, what did sis do? She was there, she performed. Like, yes, she opened the show. That was supposed to be the big moment of the night, was Beyonce, emerging from her slumber and gracing the people with a choreographed performance and a live vocal. But Chris, I mean, Will put the pause on Chris, and that just completely stole the show. I know that Jessica Chastain lady won for Best Actress for playing Tammy Faye Baker. Heard no news about that. Of course, there's news about Will winning the Oscar, his first Oscar, because the night was clearly about him. Um, You said Beyonce was robbed. Carmen the Hip Hopper was Oscar worthy. Go home, Mims. um, like, like, yeah, Beyonce. I don't think she doesn't really like to come out the house to attend award shows unless she's winning something. So, I know that she probably thought, well, even if I don't win, the night is still about me, because this is the first time I've performed on television or anywhere in the last 3 to 5 years. But sure enough, that's my Beyonce voice. In case you were wondering, why am I speaking in that low, husky register? That's Beyonce. Um, with the one hand on the hip and and poking out the heaving oiled bosom with the low eyes. This is the first time anyone's seen me in over 5 years. So I don't think she would have came out the house had she known that this night was going to eclipse her. Billie Eilish won. I don't even know what that song sounds like. I'm not really sure what she sounds like when she sings. Doesn't she do like a whisper talk thing? I don't know. Uh, and then there was Reba McEntire. Was she even there? Uh, I don't know. The night was completely. I think there was a Afro Latina lesbian that won an Oscar. Nothing about that. Megan, the first black female rap performer at the Oscars. No, didn't get to talk about that. Didn't get to celebrate that. It's all about the slap. Just stole everybody's moment. Like, dang. Dang, I know Beyonce probably said, I am never, ever attending another award show ever again. I don't care if I'm being honored, saluted, or tributed. I will never. And you think I'm performing? Huh. Um, yes, yes, yes. So I think Afro Latina lesbian had won an Oscar. Her name starts with the A, and she had on a nice red pantsuit cape outfit. She got like a short haircut. She's pretty. If you all know her name, drop down in the comments. I didn't really see a lot of movies this year, like film this past year. So if y'all know her name, drop down in the comments and tell me. But we didn't get to celebrate her at all. We didn't get to celebrate nothing. We didn't get to celebrate Will. Shit. It said your Beyonce voice is everything. Thank you. Uh let's see. So Future ain't got it. Uh so Future, rapper Future, he says that the word on the street is that he is living in a small 2-bedroom house and he is renting his jewelry. Now, I see right through this. This is to try to get his child support payments lowered. He's been trying to do that for the longest time. I know the baby mama he's focusing on is that girl, Eliza Rain on Instagram, because she been constantly trying to run in pockets like, I know you got it. Give me and this baby this money that you promised us. You brag about you buying women that you date APs and Birkin bags. So you definitely, if you can trick off money on women that you dating that's just coming and going, you can definitely actually give money to your children. And you trying to get out of it is, that's whack. Now, Future don't be making the hits like he used to. Future was on fire for a while. And then, Future still got it in him. You know what I mean? It's got to be the right moment, the right collab, and all that. If he get with Drake, it's gonna go up. But, just as far as him getting on the mic, eh, it's not giving what it once gave. So maybe the plea could be like, hey, the money's not coming in like it once was. But then, if that's your case, then you pretty much got to kind of stay out the booth, or when you go in the booth, you can't be braggadocious, which is kind of your brand, which is kind of like how you rhyme and how you rap. So, and this is a hell of your own making. This is a hell of your own making. There are condoms, there's birth controls, there's vasectomies, you know, the POM, if you know what I mean. That's not valid at all. So, but there's so many different, you know, ways to prevent. Throwing a chick $400 to go down to the clinic is not birth control. Um, that you've had your time to be more responsible. You're too old to be so immature. Future, you'll be 40 soon. Um, one of your kids is grown already, so you just got to pay for the other, what, 7, 6. Hey, you did that to yourself. Ain't nobody finna feel bad for you ever. You did that to yourself, sir. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. And for you to sit up here and lie talking about you living in a 2-bedroom house and renting your jewelry. Hell, he might be. Maybe he signed a 360 deal. Maybe he signed one of them Carl Crawford deals that he can't get out of, like poor Megan. Man, that man Carl Crawford over there saying that Megan bumped all the powder, and is she saying that he bump all the powder. He said that she lied and she been, done threw that Tootsie Cat back on the whole industry, and she say that she just want to be off the label. And he say, no, you owe me more money. You owe me an album with at least 12 new unreleased tracks. It's like, Megan, just going to give him an album. You a good little songwriter. Just write some stuff out, and then, the public will understand. And then actually put your foot in it. Let it be some fire so he can shut up and he can let you go. You know. Now Carl Crawford said that, she was a little bust down or whatever. I won't say that, I don't know what Megan, don't none of us know what Megan be doing. All I know is that it was strange that right after her mama and her granny died, like right after her mama passed, she was on live, clapping her cheeks with Trey Songz, of all people. Like right after this happened, and I just thought that was a little odd. I wouldn't be face down, ass up after the death of my mother. I might be face if the only way I be face down and ass up is if I'm on the ground crying, in the bed crying. But like, I'm not finna be face down, ass up, clapping cheek on Instagram live with a predator. Like, unless she was just spiraling during that time. I don't know. But drop down in the comments what y'all think of that Carl Crawford Megan situation. I think, she should be, released. If an artist is saying like, hey, I'm unhappy, I don't want to be here, like, you already know that this person isn't going to, give you what you need, what you asking for. But then she kind of went behind his back and, did the Rock Nation thing. But then it's like, don't you want your artist to grow and develop, and then you say like, hey, look, that's my artist, that's my baby, she moved on, look what she doing, I did that, that's me. And instead you want to, try to, create another Megan, that Erica Banks busted girl. That didn't go nowhere. She was so cocky, so rude. People wasn't feeling her. She was just a carbon copy Megan. Even sounded like her, even looked like her. People weren't feeling it. And that was to spite her. And how you got somebody on your label, on your team, and you this actively don't like them. Like, of course, that's gonna put a bad taste in their mouth. Of course, they're gonna want to get away from you. Of course, they're gonna pull stunts and do all this and that to move around you. I don't know. Who knows? Um, so hopefully Megan get out of that situation in one piece, and he don't like sue her blind or something. So this next story is like stupid. So this girl that go by the name of Polka on Instagram, she's like a Brazilian uh performer, singer. What Aretha Franklin say, young performer. um she said that she ended up in the hospital for trapped farts because she wasn't on farting terms with her boyfriend. So the farts had got lodged in there like real tight and basically damn near exploded her innards. Why her ass wouldn't go to the bathroom, turn on the water in the shower and the exhaust fan, and flush the toilet all at the same time and let it rip down the toilet and flush it. So it's so many different, like, girl, you didn't want to walk outside, just, oh babe, I'm going outside for a breather, and it just hiked that leg up and I it wouldn't be me. I'm not. And then, like, how was y'all having sex and you got trapped farts? So he didn't like beat the farts out? Was y'all couldn't have been having sex? Y'all couldn't have been. And like, and then, so what? Were y'all living together? Like, and were y'all just attached at the hip at all times? You didn't have no moments to yourself where you could have let it out. Like, you didn't take a shower by yourself. You couldn't have let it out in the shower. Ooh, even though it's something about when you do that in the shower, it stank real bad. She probably would have knocked herself out. Uh, but I mean, let it out in the shower. Hey, Brianna. Um, I'm just not buying it, but yeah, apparently they had to, go up in there and pop something and let the air seep out. And she says she good now, and from now on, when she got a fart, she finna, just let it out all up in his personal space. Like, girl, you're human. But like, you couldn't excuse yourself to the bathroom, go out to the patio, walk around the block. You was just with him 24/7. I got a lot of questions about this dynamic. I mean, she's beautiful. Did he just not trust you alone? Did you ever go to work? Maybe at work in the work bathroom, you could have let it out at work. Was he just with you attached at your hip 24/7? I don't understand. I don't understand how this worked. But anyways, moving on from that, she's fine now. So the Jocelyn Hernandez lawsuit, the girls and the beating at the reunion, um, more girls have joined the lawsuit. I'm not sure which girls joined. I know which girls are in it so far. It was the Amber girl, the Riri girl, Lexi Blow, and then that girl Hennessy, that little Mexican girl with the blonde damaged hair that looked like she wore the Mexican Jordans. I always called her Mexican Jordans on the show. Whenever she got up on the pole, I say, here come Mexican Jordans with her non-dancing ass." But you know, and Mexican Jordans look like she could use the bag, so maybe she could get some actual Jordans. Uh, I hope that that works out for them. I hope, you know, Jocelyn needs to be taught a lesson. She too reckless with the black girls, with the black and brown girls. She too reckless, and she too soft and too gentle, and handle the non-black girls with way too much care. And she too reckless with the black girls. And I hope with the black and brown girls, and I just hope that they take her to the cleaners and sue her for everything she don't got. Now Zeus said that they $1 billion company and they asking for damages up to 30 million. Go on and run them they 30. Y'all was just bragging. Y'all said we $1 billion company. Like, okay, okay. And I'm white. I'm white. I'm a white woman. You see this blonde? Come on, Zeus. Zeus, Miss Girl. $1 billion company with that shitty lighting, cameramen all in the shots running around in the background, people chasing you with camera phones looking like cops. Girl, $1 billion company, $1 billion dream. Not no. Show me the receipts. Cause I'm Whitney Houston to the bullshit. Show me the receipts. I'm not buying it because if you're $1 billion company, the production got to be better. The talent that you pick on the shows got to be better. The security got to be better. The only thing that I can see that y'all spend money on is the Airbnbs that you book for these people to these people to, you know, film in. That's where you spending money. Other than that, because the talent on the shows be saying that y'all don't be paying them no money. Said them be the littlest checks. So if you want a Zeus show, you not getting no money because people were asking me why you didn't try out to be on Bad Boys LA. And I might have could have got on there, you know, but you know, I don't know how I feel about the girls jumping me and pulling my hair out and you know and all that. You know, I tend to see red when I'm physically, you know, um, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's what they would want. And this mouth do say what it wants to, but I finna get on there and show my ass and represent myself like that at this big age and only be getting paid pennies on the dollar. I couldn't play myself for that. It would have to the it would have to be a bag. And that is not something that Zeus offers any of their talent. I couldn't do it. Maybe I could be like a narrator or something, give you like a voice in the background, but actually interacting with them. Uh-uh. Just you just sitting there chilling, and then out of nowhere somebody throw a drink in their face and they lunging at you. Like what? Like, bitch, I'm finna. I can't even say that on here. Like, but I'm finna. Like, baby, what? Especially somebody showing out for the camera. Uh-uh. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. And then another thing for Zeus saying that they $1 billion company and they be filming these episodes as we go. Like these seasons don't be like um pre-aired. Like they be filming as they go. That's how you know this ain't. this ain't no real like production. No, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. People's like, oh, you would be good on there. Like, yeah, I have some one-liners. You know, I might could give you like a little male Nene T a little bit, without, trying to be like her because there's only one. I definitely, I wouldn't be on there trying too hard. The stuff would just come out my mouth, but that physical stuff and its security jumping in the way. Now, if security wouldn't get in the way and then just let you have at the person for 30, 45 seconds, then that's the difference. But then again, my big age, my big age, my big age. For me, that's why I'm looking at Milan Christopher, who's 38, not 36, like he says. And I'm just like, you really doing all this carrying on and all that, and you finna be 40. I could do a good argument and a good read down, but maybe even a shouting match, but all that rah-rah and all that hands on, like that's last decade's antics. Like let the late teens and the 20 somethings have that. Like where's our mortgages? Who are we proposing marriage to? We're at the age where we're getting too old to even have boyfriends. We're looking for partners and companions now. Like what are you doing? All this carrying on is ridiculous. But yes, and they have right. Yes, and they have zero hands, void of hands, void of hands. So if somebody actually came on there with some real hands, like it would be sad, and you would get jumped. Like whoever would had a real hands on there, like everybody would feel like, oh, I gotta jump them. So exactly, they got nothing to lose. Because I'm watching the show. I'm like, what is the point of the show? That's why I didn't review it after all, because I'm like, this is pointless. This is definitely putting the black male and the LGBT in general backwards. I'm not finna support that. I'm not, sit up here. I'm not finna sit up here and even try to make a profit off of that. It's sad to me. I was gonna do a review off of it and be hyped up and all that, but the show don't have no end goal. Like, are we promoting businesses and brands? Are we here for humor? Are we doing a social experiment to see how different people from different walks of life can get along? Or are we just putting, a straight homophobic man in the house with some catty bottoms and then just seeing what happens? Like nobody has a business or a brand to promote a product. Ain't nobody doing hair or waist trainers or tea, party planning, nothing. And then the boy that said he was straight, what's his name? Mulamo? Is giving very much 10-year-old with a beard. I would have definitely let him know off rip, like you have nothing to worry about, at least from me. I can't speak for everybody else, but you will never ever have to worry about me. You could walk in front of me bare ass naked. I wouldn't flinch. Wouldn't a blood vessel get to pumping, like nothing. It would absolutely mean nothing. I would definitely turn my head. It would definitely make me feel like a predator. Like, why is this new child walking around in front of me? It would definitely be giving, where is your parents? Please put your clothes on. Me stretching out a towel to cover him up. I would definitely, like, no, his feelings would be hurt instantly. Like I would definitely kill that ego right away. Like I hear that you are straight. I respect that. And I am happy for you. I definitely, get along with straight people. I definitely have I've definitely have and have had a plethora of, heterosexual male friends in the past. None of them have ever had anything to worry about with me. Uh, you're no exception. You know, you don't give me grown man. You give me little boy. Like I would, it would, I'd feel like a predator with. I wouldn't. I couldn't. My body wouldn't. Nothing would turn on for you. I, it's just everything: bird chest, noodle arms, stick pin legs, baby face with a beard, and then you got all this hostility for what? And then you mad at the Kirk Franklin boy because he won't be up front with what he is, and then he asks, "Well, like, well, damn, are you?" And then you get mad and want to fight. It's like, why are you so pressed, baby? We're moving on. I've given that too much. That damn near was the review that I said I wasn't gonna give. Looks like I gave it anyway. Just slipped right into it. Whoop. Uh, what else are we gonna talk about? Okay, two more things real quick. This next topic is real fast. Um, Remy Ma had went on the little Noriega podcast thing and said that her and Nicki Minaj had conversations about not talking about each other, not dissing each other in public anymore. And Nicki Minaj said that never happened, that they never had those conversations. People tend to believe Remy Ma because Nicki has a history of lying publicly, and she does. When you go back to the whole Twitter thing when she was lying about the cousin and the COVID and the testicles, and she was afraid of COVID, but then she did the concert with little baby. Her husband, and her baby didn't have on no mask, and they weren't vaccinated, but clearly they really were. It was a whole thing. So she will lie. So but I don't know why she'd lie about that. But who knows? Uh, uh, you know, it's hard giving Barbara, time these days. Again, somebody with a really, big age that should be, you know, you say that you're all these girls' mom. I need you to act like it. You're acting like the bratty little sister, but you say that they are your sons, but you definitely acting like the jealous ass stepsister. That's mad that the real sister is not the real sister, but the birth sister is getting all the shine. And when you look at the stats, like Nicki Minaj is the girl. So what are you mad or pressed about exactly? You have nothing to prove to anyone ever. You can out rap most, you can, or you have at one point, or you have the potential to out rap the majority of the men that have been in the game for the past what decade possible. You're right up there. I don't understand what the prestedness is. The prestedness, that's not even a word. I don't be understanding. It don't be making no sense to me. Um, but hopefully, one day she get that together. I say like what will put her back at the top is her squashing all of her beefs with all the rap girls, or at least extending an olive branch. And then if they don't accept it, then that's on them. And then not subbing or dissing anybody anymore. And then actually uplifting the people that uplifting the women that she says she does. Her she wants to holler female empowerment, you know for the girls, but then she subs everybody and, excuse me, and disses everybody. It's confusing. So I didn't get on here to bash her. I feel like I've talked about her ad nauseum over the years. I've drug her. I've tugged her wigs all through the years. It's getting old now. It's getting old. She's getting old. I'm getting old. Like it's got to be. We need some evolution, baby. Give me something good to talk about. You know. And then when you have something good to talk about, when you make an accomplishment, then you go and do something shady. So it's like, damn, I can't even celebrate you properly. And finally, Tyler Perry. So, well, Medea. So Medea put on her Tyler Perry costume and did a lie detector interview with Vanity Fair magazine on the YouTube channel, and they had asked her if she does her Medea voice, in real life situations, and of course he said no, and then he said he uses it during sex, and so I'm kerming. I'm about to kerm. Ridiculous, sir. You too damn big for that. And somebody. I don't know if Joel's still in here, but he raised a good point. He said, "I bet you that's a top." Because he's too much of a control freak, and he is. He definitely is. Our good Christian drag queen sis, Rue Perry, um, said that they asked her too. They said, "Hey, Miss Girl, do you miss did you miss playing Medea because you miss wearing the wigs?" And then he said no. And then the lie detector went off, and then he was like, "I miss wearing the shoes." And then the lady was like, "That's inconclusive." Like, you miss wearing the wigs. You miss being yourself. You are Medea. Tyler is the extra persona. You're Medea. There is no Tyler Perry. It's Mabel Simmons. And Tyler Perry is the persona. It should be not another Medea movie. It should be another Tyler Perry movie where Medea plays him. Actually, the gray hair, it's the reason why it looked like natural scalp, because it is natural scalp, and that fade be that little, it be the ball cap, that the wig be braided down with the ball cap and the spray foundation on there, and then they just spray the little stuff on there to make it look like a fade, strap on a lace beard, and boom. But yeah, can you imagine just this big ass 6'5" man, behind you. Ladies, ladies, can you imagine? Imagine if Medea came to your door and, said that she wanted to eat you from the back and tell you and make you kerm. Is you gonna let Medea in? He said, "Here, there, little girl. I wanna take you from the back and make you kerm. You wanna kerm for me?" Are ladies? Is you gonna let him in? Is you gonna let Miss Mabel in so she can make you kerm? Because Miss Mabel ain't owning up that she like the boys. Miss Mabel ain't claiming that yet, so Miss Mabel gonna show up at your door, ladies. Excuse me, young woman. Let me help you kerm. Let me make you kerm. Let me, no, just tell me what to do and I'm gonna make you kerm. Where you going? Nah, don't be running. No, come here. Come here, I'm gonna make you kerm. Um, so ladies, what Ashley say, I need to know what you think about the Will and Jada mess. I had said it already. I thought it was staged initially, but apparently it's real. Yes, so uh the ladies is quiet in the comments. Y'all, no, I don't laugh. Y'all just posting the laughing emojis. Don't glaze over the question. I said, if Mabel Simmons, my dear, comes to your door, 6'5", in a moo with the silver melted lace and the sheriff's glasses, it said that she want to eat you from the back and make you kerm. Are you letting her in? Are you going to let Madeir clap those cheeks? Yes or no? Cece said, I already know what the answer is. Cece said, hell no. Ah, hell no. Are you opening the door and letting her in? Are you gonna leave the door open for her, or are you gonna slam it in her face? I don't think you want to do that. My dear, go kick that door in like Big Bird, like that gif of Big Bird kicking that door down. My dear gonna come in and take what she want. You might as well go on and let her in, child. Let her in and let her make you kerm. Let me get off of here because I'm pretty sure once YouTube picks this video apart, it's not going to be any type of monetization behind this at all. Oh my God. I'll probably never be monetized because y'all are terrible influences on me. But yeah, that's all I wanted to get on here and talk about. The reason I haven't been live on Instagram is because I'm in a little bit of Instagram jail. They won't let me go live on there. I guess it was a 30-day ban because, well, today is the 30th day. So if I'm out of there, I'll go live on there tonight and we'll see. If not tonight, then tomorrow. And then, maybe I'll kerm on the live. But not like that. If I do that on Instagram, y'all will never see me again. Banned. Banned. So, yes, I'm probably going to kerm on IG Live tomorrow. I'm going to kerm on there for all of the boys and girls to see. So, you guys make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Sippin' the Monty. Same as here. It's the same on everything. So, and then I will see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. This was a whole hour long. Thank you for coming. And thank you for, I can't do it that good. It kind of crosses over into Caitlyn Jenner vibes. But thank you for coming. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.